Hello, welcome to my channel Pass and Move and episode 2 of my Zero to Hero series as manager of Hereford. Um, I was hoping for quite a good start to the season, to be honest, and it hasn't worked that way. Always the same, I guess. We were competitive in these matches, but giving away silly goals, 2-2, 1-1. Chester totally outplayed us. We weren't really in the game. In fact, we were lucky to get away with 3-0. They had a couple of goals disallowed. We gave away a silly own goal. And we also let one in where the goalie was just non-existent again. Buxton 2-0. We were in that game, but they hit us twice on the break, got in behind us, and that was the end of that. And Banbury, wow, we totally dominated the game. I'll explain why I think what made the difference in a minute. We won 2-1. We were all over them. They scored right at the death, which is fair enough. But after the first four games, I decided it was time to change something. So I went from the 4-3-3 defensive midfield, and I've gone more for a 4-2-4. I'm still playing with wide men. I do like the wing play. I think I mentioned that before. I like to play positive. So, we are looking for a big improvement. We're going to have to make some changes to the team today. We've got a few that are fighting for fitness and haven't recovered from the last game. We are only part-time, unfortunately, so they're off doing their bricky in and whatever other jobs they've got for the rest of the week when they're not playing football for me. I have made one sign. I did say that I wanted another central midfield player, and this is the guy here, Anna in Livermore, 19 years old. He's a Welsh guy. He's got good physical stats. He's got good vision, good work rate for this level, I believe. Tackling and technique, passing. He should do a job for us, shouldn't he? Really, experience-wise, he's had 3 games for Newport in Sky Bet League Two. Unfortunately, it doesn't show me the rating for that, but I'm hoping, having played in the higher level, the drop down is gonna pay dividends. Okay, so we've made a few changes. We're probably not as strong a side now as we were before. A couple of these guys, I've opted to leave them in, and we'll have to change them around after an hour. I'm hoping to get an hour out of them. Obviously, this is a problem with being part-time and only having so many good players. I've had to bite the bullet, although I've got him listed. Jared Otchkiss is now going to play for us. I really didn't want to play these guys. I wanted them gone and new talent in. But you have to do what you have to do, don't you? Perfect world. And I'm not sure I've got anyone near Matty Bowman. He was just over in Thompson. And that's what I've got. Defender right, left in Fairweather there. I'm actually going to play him. He's on loan. I tend not to play or use loan players, but needs are a must. And I'm going to play him as an inverted wing back. And let's get a bit of attacking going. I do like the attacking football. So let's see how it goes. So starting 11 is going to be Visor in goal. Visor. Not sure how you say that. Just leave a comment if you know. We've got Latty Fairweather then. I've just decided to bring him on. He's on loan from, I'm not sure where we've got him from Burton. So he's only, you've got Mohammed, who I said could play in one position, or any of the central positions. He's been brought as a right back. Lily is the other centre half today, and Woodthorpe at left back. Lloyd and Evans in the midfield. My new sided, he's just not fit, so he's not going to make it. Holmes out wide right, Thompson Summers on the left, and Story and McGiff up front. And we've done a lot better with the two attacking players up front, so 2 strikers is the way to go, I think. So as you can see, we're 18th in the league, and Gloucester are second, so this is going to be quite an interesting game to see where we're at with the new process, with the new players. And really not a lot to do. We've already done most of the chopping and changing, so we're going to see now how it goes. Okay, so here we are then. We're almost ready to kick off a second game. Team is, as I said, it would be. These are Fairweather, Mohammed, Lilly and Woodthorpe across the back. Lloyd and Evans, central midfield. Thompson, Summers and Holmes, wide players. And Story and McGiff up front. Okay. Story is really meant to be playing right or left. Wide player, but needs are a must at the moment, I'm afraid. So back to the dressing room. Home form is important for sure. So we go with that. And let's get the game underway. So let's see how we perform today for you in front of the cameras. So we're playing in a white today. I normally go about 15 minutes and then give them the encouragement. Invariably we'll end it in a goal then. But I'm not going to do that while we've got a highlight. So Holmes, Mohammed with the cross, and oh, just wide there. So I bet you can see I do like wide play and crosses in. And we're starting quite well. You know, we've got the good, oh, an injury straight away, just what's needed, Mr. Holmes. So this is going to have to be, it's a bit early for him, I think. So I think what I'll do is Mr. Story out there, Mr. Holmes off, and start with a fresh striker. Sort of messes me up. I was planning to bring this guy off after an hour or so. We'll have to see how it goes. But injuries are part of the game, unfortunately. So Spennymoor is still going well, 2-0 there. But we're pretty much dominating possession. I'll give me a shout now and encourage the team. Let's get a little bit going here. We're almost half time. And it's been quite a stale first half here. Woodthorpe with a throw in into Thompson Summers, who lays it back to Lilly. Lilly up through to Woodthorpe. He's looking to get it in the middle, I hope. Lilly playing it in further across to Mohammed. Mohammed forward to Lloyd. Lloyd out wide to Fairweather. Fairweather's driving in behind. Get it in there. Come on, get that early crossing. Little tap back to Story. Story crosses. Oh, that's going to be a penalty, referee. Took him clean off his feet. It's a pity he didn't get a chance to. And a red card now. This is good. This is promising for us today. Another 3 points against second in the table. Oh, dear. You couldn't make it up, could you? Well, at least we've got the extra man. We have to make that pay at some point. Crossed in, headed clear, and this is where Anne Story covering there very nicely. Turns, does his man. He's getting it out wide. He's going on, getting their tackles in, and it's another free kick. And Lloyd with the free kick. Crossed over to the back post, Mohammed, and that's a cracking goal by Mohammed. Puts us 1-0 up. Oh, that's a relief. The fans are exuberant there at the back. And my dog is as well. I don't know if you can hear him crying in the background. But a cracking finish by Mohammed on the back post. Puts us 1-0 up. And that's going to look good for the second half. Makes the half-time team talk easier as well. And we can do that. I'm actually going to be positive about this. I think keep going, Eremande. We can get the result. Start second half, and away we go. So I'm going to have to watch the fitness levels this half. At this level, we only get the 3 subs, not the 5. So Lloyd picks a ball up centre of the pitch. Oh, that's pathetic. Not a good pass at all. Mohammed to Fairweather. Fairweather driving out wide again. I do like this guy. And into the back post again. Oh, it's cleared. Oh dear, oh dear. Woodthorpe picked it up, but that was the end of the highlight. I'm looking at Woodthorpe already. He's going to have to, I think we'll get to an hour and then make the change. So we're going to bring Woodthorpe off. I've probably not got anyone that can drop into there. I'm going to drop Evans into there. And then Woodthorpe is going to be replaced by Luke Haynes. And we'll see how this goes. I'm not sure I want to make any more changes now. The injury in the first half messed me up a bit with that, with what I had planned. Confirm the changes and let's go. So I don't want to demand more while we're winning. I try not to use that unless I have to. And yeah, we're playing all right. We're passing it around. We're knocking it about, which is what I like to see. So it's Mohammed, the goal scorer, driving it forward into the midfield. McGiff picks it up, passes out wide to Story. Story with the early ball. No effort to get on the end of that at all. McClure forward to Haynes. Haynes over the top again. Osadeko is in. Oh, that's a beautiful little finish. What a touch. Oh, the way he just chipped that volley over the goalie. That's quality. 2-0 as well, and I think we're well deserving of it. Fantastic play. Mohammed wins the header. Haynes over the top, and I didn't think he was going to bother like the last one, but watch this, off the chest and then on a little dink on the volley. Absolute beaut. And a nice little celebration there. And now Phillips crossing it into the box again. Our keeper, oh, he's flapped at that a bit. He's got it away though, which is important. But we know they can score worldies at this level, so we have to be careful, keep our wits about us. And Nugent's doing a nice little bit of a quick step there. Spence plays it back to Nugent. Nugent out wide to James. And I haven't got my main centre halves on, which is a concern because they usually mop everything up in the air. And the keeper's got it, and that's beautiful. Well defended in the end. And highlights are sort of coming to them now, which is a bit of a worry. James plays it into the middle, and Mohammed's in again. I'm glad I picked that boy up now. But again, a loose pass. Back out to Lily. Lily plays it out to Summers. Summers back to Evans now. Evans needs to drive onto Summers, but just not quite got that cohesion yet, have we, as we know. And again, over the top, we're going to win that one. Lily down to Lloyd. Lloyd plays a lovely ball out to Summers. Summers now, go on, get it in now. They're free in the middle. He should have played that earlier, and we're going to get another penalty for that, surely. But he could have played that in early with two men there. Two men in the middle, totally unmarked. So here we go with the penalty. And he's only just done it, Lloyd, that time. But that's 3-0 on the day. And I think we're well worth this. And in fact, I am going to praise the guys for that. Our backs are against the wall. It's a good effort. Gloucester have had a good start. And yeah, I'm happy with that. And here we go. Tomlinson, Evans, has picked it up. Evans is playing it out. Back into the middle. Lily plays it across to Lloyd. McGiff out to Lloyd. Lloyd playing it wide to Fairweather. Fairweather gets it back in behind the defence. He's going to square it, and he's gone alone. Very Mo Salah there. And my dog's obviously a Gloucester supporter, if you can hear that, because he's crying like you wouldn't believe. 2 minutes, mate. So Hall picks the ball up. And I'm going to make my final substitution, I think, because we've got a bit worried about a centre half there. Mohammed, he's put in a good shift for us today. I'm going to bring Harry Williams on with that extra bit of height. And let's just go for this now. And see the timeout, the remaining timeout. So I see they're chopping about here. Of course, they're down to 10 men. Always had their backs against the wall. But Thompson Summers with the corner, crosses it in, headed clear. It's going to drop to Lloyd. He's done his defence. He's done his marker. He's in behind, and side netting again. He would have been better to pull that back. So last minute, come on, 3 minutes in, I'm well chuffed. And again, like I said, the two up front have made a difference for us. It's given us more options. We're looking a bigger threat. And maybe at this level, that's where we have to be. I'm going to give them a bit of praise with that. I'm trying to build up confidence in themselves and in me as their manager. Like I said, Sunday League footballer taking over a team in a league. And that's moved us up to mid-table. I'm much happier with that. And hopefully that's going to continue. I'm not sure this updates that quickly. Yeah, they're satisfied, so they've gone from being upset to being satisfied, and I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to pause this here. We've had a change of plan. I'd plan to come back and show you the FA Cup second qualifying round, but it's against Ware. And to be honest, that's a game we should really be winning. So by that time, we played Alfreton. We'd lost 2-1. Would you believe? 1-0 down, almost towards half time. We came back in the second half. I think we got the equaliser in about 70 minutes, was it? 71 minutes. I made 3 substitutions. Fitness. And almost immediately after the substitutions, I lost Haynes out of the midfield, which made life impossible. And they scored again towards the end, and we just couldn't get back. So unfortunately, disappointing, but these things happen. So I've decided we're going to play Farsley today. Farsley aren't doing that well. They're right down. Just finding the best way of getting the league up for you. So Farsley are down here, not doing great. But I just thought that I'd wanted to put another league game in. Like I said, I'd planned on the FA Cup game, but that just happened. That's not worth it. I don't think that should be a straightforward win, and if it's not, I'm not sure I want to share how bad it looks. Bit of a shock. Finances. £623,548 into the coffers for selling a player. So player sold 623,000 this month. So I thought, close or something like that. Had a look. Clauses, no clauses at all. In, out, shake it all about. Nothing there. Nothing out there. So a little bit of underhanded shenanigans possibly going on there. Have to keep an eye on those sort of things. So we're going to go straight on and get into the game. Team selection is pretty much back to the first 11. I've got an injury there I didn't see. So Mr. Haynes, you can come out and we get Mr. Lilly in there. So that's fine. I was going to keep Mohammed in. He played really well in the last game, the last couple of games actually. But he's here as a right back and cover for the centre position, so I'm not going to change that philosophy. I'm still struggling a little bit with injuries to my striker. He's not fit. I'm not going to even try him. He's some way short. If it said 75 minutes, and that's different. Story scored one. McGiff scored a cracking goal in the last game. I knew he was going to be a goal scorer. I just hope he can do a bit more of that for us. So we're going to get on with the game. Still lacking match sharpness, but hopefully that's going to come with the more he plays. So we're going to go to the match. Same positions. Formation. So just quickly, starting 11. These are in goal. Back four of Bowman, Thompson, Williams and Woodthorpe. So that's really our strongest back four. Lloyd and Livermore in the middle. Avero and Thompson Saunders, is that? Thompson Summers, sorry. Out wide left, and Story and McGiff up front. I have got another central midfield player coming in on loan that my director of football recommended. He hasn't shown up yet. They've accepted the offer off him. I had a look. I thought he's possibly all right, so we'll give it a go. And here we're favourites, obviously. Well, not obviously with the way we've started, but let's see how we get going. Let's see how it is. So steady start, I'm guessing. No highlights, and they're clearing the ball. So again, my centre half should be winning this, and he does, Thompson, but unfortunately nobody in the midfield to pick it up. They're playing it out wide to Mulhern. Mulhern's getting round behind me here a little bit. Good cross in. Again, I'd expect my centre halves to win that, and Lloyd mops up the loose header out to McGiff. McGiff straight over the top. Story's not clear. He doesn't tend to go for many balls when they're coming in like that. Thompson Summers plays it in behind, and again he sort of made the run and stopped. Good play by Summers. McGiff play. Oh, bad pass. Got to be tighter than that in those situations. And now they're on the break with Scales crossing in, and Spencer's got that all day, hasn't he? You can see it. Oh dear, so much for having the biggest back four in or biggest centre halves in the league. So we're going to have to regroup. As you can see, Scales got out wide, too far off him, picked a pass. Wow, he got in between us, didn't he? Dropped off the two centre halves and the fullback hadn't put it in. And that was the end of that, I'm afraid. So a little bit of encouragement. Let's see where we go. It's only 16 minutes in. I think we've shaded it overall, possession-wise, and passes completed is a good percentage for this group of players. So I play short passing most of the time, especially with these. I try to keep the players as close together as possible so that the passing's more likely to be successful. But Summers here bursting down the left. This is what he can do, and he's cutting in. He plays it to Story. Well, he's got his shot away, but a bit of a tame one for the goal, and he was offside anyway. So I'm glad the goalie saved it. And as you can see, my front guys just aren't clicking at the minute. So we've got a good tackle in there. McGiff turns. He's going to play that out wide here. Surely he has. And Vero he's through. He's getting on. He's took him on, and that's it. Oh, what a save! Oh, I thought that was going to nestle in the top corner there. Oh, here we go. Lloyd with a corner. We're quite a threat from corners, believe it or not. Not like that though. I should keep my mouth shut. Kiss of doom. Kiss of death, rather. I'm still struggling with this commentary, muddling my words up all the time. I'm hoping I'm going to get better as it goes on. But yeah, it's very different to me, and I have to be honest, it's one of the hardest things I've probably tried to do. So come on, lads, show a bit of desire. I wonder if they're going to let me pump the fist for that. No, so we'll just point a finger. Show a bit of desire. Let's get this going. Come on, I need a much better one. I'm going to demand more because sometimes if you look at the team talks, as long as it's sort of pointing it, that's what you're going to do. You don't get all these suddenly go red. You know, a lot of them are inspired, or some of them are anyway. So story over the top, but gift's got to get no. There's just no. I got these guys because they had pace and acceleration, but when the balls are going in, there's just nothing showing. So Livermore is getting out well. He's overrun that. Oh, he's picked up the loose ball. And he's saying, and Story. And, well, he didn't have to run for that, did he? It was put on a plate for him. But that's 1-1. And we'll take that. Uh, but yeah, I think I said at the start, I brought these players because they had, like, promising acceleration, good pace. There's just, unless the ball's to their feet, there's not really a lot of effort to, you know, get on the end of anything. But that's nice play. That was nice attacking play. It's what I like to see. So we're on the attack again. We'll start with a throw into Livermore. Livermore into, oh, nobody there. It's good clearance actually. And now Spencer's going to hit us on a break. We do tend to struggle to close off our men when they're running at us. And again, plays it back over the top. That's going to be ours all day, unless a defender does something silly, which has happened a number of times so far. Livermore, Thompson, Summers through to Story. Story just lay that off. He could have just laid that off into the middle of the park there. McGiff out wide, and Naviro's in. I'm expecting a goal. Oh, he's at the ball, but he's got the tap in. He's looked very promising, Naviro, so far this season. He takes his player on and gets in behind. Um, and then usually somebody else messes it up. But that was good play. It was a bit unfortunate with the first shot hitting the post. Gets in behind. Nice little slot there, but it came back to him. He deserved that. And that gives us a lead. Got to have a check now. Got Ryan Lloyd is struggling, so I'm thinking I'm going to make a change there. And the last game, like I said, I'm going to bring Harry Pinchard on. Last game, like I said, I made all 3 substitutions at this point, and it was a mistake. So, like I said, I'm not really developing youth, so I'm not too worried about it being done in 70 minutes like I would normally. And let's just see. Hope we can hold on to this now. So it's over the top. Williams has got the header, but again, a nothing clearance really. Mulhern getting in behind us. He's got the cross into the back post. We're out jumped and just over the bar. We can live with that. And McGiff in behind again. Oh, and that's. Oh, he's died for that, hasn't he? I was wishful thinking, I suppose. If it's against you, you hate it, but when it's for you, you want it, don't you? Parking driver. Oh, and he's offside. That's okay. Offside. Offside. Come on, boy. All right, me puppy. I think it's because I'm talking to somebody and he doesn't see anyone. He's sat next to me, crying like a baby. But he's used to having all the attention, you see. And here's Story through again, and he's got to slot this up. Oh, good defending. He got the block in there. Let's do another change. 80 minutes. I think I'm going to risk the other 2 now. I want to get Harry Williams off, bring Mohammed on. And then I've got Livermore struggling. I want to try and keep him fit, but I've got nobody really that can go there. So I'm going to put Thompson Summers there. Yeah, and then I'm going to try Fairwood out in there. And I think that'll do. He's not in his best position, but like I said, we're winning 2-1. I'm actually going to bring this to here, and then I'm not, he's not going to lose the ball in an important place, as an important place. I'm going to move into inside forward attack, and yeah, that will do. And let's see what happens. That's another problem at this level. You haven't got the cover for the positions, so you've got to sort of mix and match. And I just hope that we're going to be able to see the game out now, to be honest. When you think how low down the league these are, we were the favourites, and over the top, nobody there. Oh, Mohammed clears, but again, we're not getting them away, and he's coming in there. Keeper, oh, he watched it wide. He had it covered, I think. Excuse me. I know we're going to hold on now 5 minutes. Where did that come from, ref? And yeah, we've seen it through. Another important 3 points. Well done, lads. Good win. Getting the prey. I'm trying to build up the morale and get everything going. So unless there's a real need, I'm trying to really blow smoke at these guys. build them up. So that again, that's enough to keep us mid-table. We're on 11 points. We're not far off. A couple of good results, and we're going to be in the mix again. So that's it for today. So if you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave some comments, and if you're interested in seeing how this develops over the season, please subscribe. Thank you again. See you soon.